Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. Now, we're heading in to cover today a double motions on Charlie Javice. She's the founder of Frank, that said it could help people fill out their FAFSA, then claimed to have 4 million customers and sold itself for $175 million to JPM Chase, which didn't kick the tires at all. Later, they found out that she had at most 300,000 email addresses, many fewer customers. They sued her, she sued them, they went to the district attorney's office, and the district attorney, the U.S. attorney is prosecuting Charlie Javice. Now she wants to be separated from her co-defendant, and there's a trial coming up. We're actually working on a project about it, so check it out, Charlie Javice. It's a hype case, but it also is very telling in terms of the ways in which prosecutors are working for banks, and banks are screwing up, and Chase in particular. Check it out. Now, there's been a lot of developments on many of the dockets that we cover, including Eric Adams. Yesterday, his bid through Alex Spiro to use the Damian Williams website and op-ed to say that the prosecution against him was based because Damian Williams wants to be the mayor. They fired back. In fact, not only the government fired back. Some people said this was the new acting U.S. attorney who wrote it, but it was probably others. That's how it works over there, which is exactly the point of their letter. In any event, that it wasn't really Damian Williams prosecuting Eric Adams. It happened before he came in and happening after, and run by career prosecutors. But Judge Ho denied Eric Adams' motion, whatever it was for, and noted that, in fact, the Damian Williams op-ed was mostly about state government, leading some to wonder, is he running for Albany as opposed to Gracie, along with Mike Lawler and Richie Torres and others. So there's that. Sean Combs, of which there's probably more interest than Eric Adams. Sean Combs has gone on the offensive. Yes, he's suing. Sean Combs is suing Courtney Burgess, who's gone on, I guess, News Nation and said that he has a video, he's seen it or even owns it, of Sean Combs' nasty behavior, including with minors. That's what he said. And he also testified to the grand jury. Now he's being sued in SDNY by Combs. It's an interesting strategy. I wonder if the government's not going to say that he's trying to intimidate witnesses by suing them. Then again, you have a right to sue. So it's quite something. This was actually arisen in the Alexander case. Those brothers, those real estate guys, the idea that they've sued some of the witnesses against them for defamation was portrayed by the prosecutors as a form of intimidation. So I think this is going to happen. This is going to happen with Holmes. We covered yesterday a civil case, which we rarely do, but we do. DOJ, it's a government case against Live Nation for the way they work with amphitheaters and promoters. So you could look at that. I don't know where that's all headed. It's at the motion to dismiss stage, then there'll be a summary judgment stage. Maybe at some stage there'll be a disaggregation of Live Nation and Ticketmaster. We'll just have to see. Juan Orlando Hernandez, the Honduran former president, in the MDC, convicted, sentenced to 45 years. He'll remain in the MDC Brooklyn, at least through the end of March when he's appealing. He wants to stay there. He says he's safer there than anywhere else. Bob Menendez, on the other hand, wants to be in a camp if he goes anywhere, because he says he's going to be unsafe. And Bob Menendez's bid for a new trial was denied yesterday. So there's the panoply of SDNY. We've also put in, obviously, more questions to the United Nations, none of which they answered. So we're waiting for the vote on the new U.S. ambassador to the UN, and wondering whether there will be an end to the UN's era, if not of corruption, of censorship. Watch this space. Heading in. Next stop, U.S. versus Charlie Javice.